Hey man, it's your boy Lil Jairmy, the Gas God, and you listening to Ear to the Streets with HollywoodZay.
All right, welcome today to another episode of Ear to the Street. I got my gang in here with me today, man. Lil Jairmy and this thing, who's an Ear to the Street alumni. We done broke his records here a few times, and now he's coming back with his brand new record called Alaska.
Man, I sure appreciate that, bro. For sure.
Let's give it a one time for Lil Jairmy, y'all.
For sure. Yeah.
Man, so like, it's been quite the trip for you, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, it's been quite the trip for you, bro. I know. Ever since you got out, you was just like, man, I'm doing it this way. I'm on the business now.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm on the business now, man, and I know that was a big change, but we've seen the focus on you, bro. I know I have.
For sure.
Following your career and all that, we've seen the focus on you. We've seen you grow. This record right here has to be, in my opinion, mainstream-wise, obviously not in the streets, right?
Sure.
But mainstream-wise, has to be one of your biggest records that you ever put out. You know, that Alaska, bro.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So talk to me about it.
All right, man, that Alaska, I dropped that with Hitmaker, man. That was one of the ones we was pushing, like, for to go mainstream. So it's been going good for sure.
Yeah. And I heard the album, man. It sounds strong. Gas God is definitely a good body of work, bro. Like, definitely a good body. Let's give it up for Gas God, too. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a good body of work. And a lot of times you have artists. I don't think that's ever been what you've always been pretty good about putting out, you know, good bodies of work. And it sounds sonically, you know what I'm saying? Well, the streets have always been behind you, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of it has to do with a certain level of authenticity.
Yeah, man, I think that's,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm finna say that everything organic, ain't nothing forced, it's just the real.
Yeah, right. And you never like, you know, super loud or this, that, you know what I'm saying? You always just cool.
Humble beast, man.
Yeah,
sure.
Low-key Bobby Womack with it, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So like most people that are authentic in that level, in that realm, coming from the street, from my experience, it's always like that.
For sure.
You know, strength is never loud.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
How I look at it, I be like, man, God help those who help themselves to grind and lead the rest to Him, for sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. So go ahead and introduce the record for the city for them to hear. Premiere first right here at 97.9 The Beat, right here for Dallas Fort Worth.
Hey, it's your boy Lil Jairmy, the Gas God, and this is my record, Alaska. Off Gas God 2, y'all tune in.
I got bored, but I got rich off of trapping. Yeah, drop by in there, ghost bitch think on Casper. Diamonds frozen, turn this bitch into Alaska.
Big vibe training in Dallas Fort Worth right now for the gang. Lil Jairmy. It's called Alaska. Do remember you got to hear it first right here on 97.9 The Beat. And Jairmy, who else do we got on the project and all that? What can fans look forward to when they're streaming, buying it, listening to it, whatever?
Man, Gas God 2, I got my boy ESTG on there. I got Lil Keed on there, rest in peace to him. I got my boy Future on there, Money Bag, yo. That's it on the feature side.
I feel like the ESTG sonically sounds like y'all sound good together.
Yeah, we got so many songs together. That's my
For real?
brother, man. We just be locked in.
I can see that. Like, just sonically, y'all sound good together. You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy, for sure.
And I wanted to ask you, too, like just with the 4 features, right? I think, first of all, those are 3 strong 4 features.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go, like, a lot of artists don't even like doing features. Some will do features and they just go ham with the feature. Every song is like, you barely even get to meet the artist type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I like that it was like just the right amount.
For sure.
On this project.
Too much. Yeah, I want to let them hear me, how I'm coming, my growth, elevation, for sure.
Right. And you know, I was watching an interview that you did Say Cheese a while ago.
Yeah, that was probably like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, bro. But I was sitting
since then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was sitting there watching that Lil Jairmy and the Lil Jairmy that we have in front of us today, and I was like, damn, bro, I'm proud of him, dog. Like,
man, I sure appreciate that, my
much, bro. Like, as an
sure.
artist, as a professional, you know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure.
for real, bro. So,
as a man, all that, man.
Man, as a
For
man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot wiser since then. Been a lot going on, for sure.
so what's that walk been like? What do you think has been like? Like, I know obviously when you did that year, that was a big change, you know what I'm saying, in your life and your thinking. But from that moment when you did, let's say, that interview to now, like, what has changed? What have you experienced that's kind of brought you to the space?
I just been enjoying the grind, and I feel like I'm learning the business part way more. Like, at first, it was just running around freestyling, just, you know, like, I ain't had no plan with it, just putting it out in the streets, not focused. So now I feel like I'm just all the way focused. I understand the game way more, for sure.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think you understand? Like, if you had to isolate it down to one thing and be like, yo, this is this one thing, Zay, that I understand now that I didn't get before, what would that be?
I really want to even understand, like, how the streaming and all that work. Like basically, I got so much music, like, almost 1,000 songs, but I only dropped, like, 4 tapes since I've been home. I got in the hundreds, in the high hundreds. But I only dropped 4 tapes since I've been home. So, like, if I could have done it differently, I would have dropped at least 8 to 10 tapes. Like, understand how the streaming work. The more music you drop, more money you make. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And feeding your fans more, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that's a fact. That's been the biggest part for me in music too. Is just the learning experience,
For sure.
the journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's been the dopest part for me, because at the end, when it's all said and done, and you got all the knowledge and all that, by then the run's pretty much over.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So it's
Lifetime.
it's like, yeah, I know everything, but the run is over. You know
Nah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So it'd be that journey, bro, that learning experience, the bringing the gang along with you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
All of that, bro. So like,
Join
that's
the grind.
yeah, that's definitely what it is. So what can fans expect for you moving forward in the next year? I know they're saying, I think it's gonna open up back fully in January or something like that. They saying. At least that's what they're saying here at Radio 1. We're going to be back open fully in January.
Yeah.
So I imagine the touring's going to start back going.
Yeah,
Everything's going to start back going. So, like, we excited about that or what?
Man, hell yeah, I'm excited. And I got Gas Guard 2 the Deluxe on the way.
Oh, so Deluxe coming?
For sure. I got to get
What's the date on that? We got a date yet? Or?
We ain't got the date yet.
But it's coming. But it's coming.
ASAP.
Okay.
I got too much music. I got to get it to him. Then we're going to go album in like the top of the year for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep dropping for sure, back to back. I ain't going to take no more breaks.
And it's funny because when you were saying that, I was like, man, he got that look in his eye like he ain't about to take no breaks right now at all.
No
like,
more
I'm not
breaks,
playing with
sure.
them. Like, I'm going to just keep pressing on their necks, eh?
It's like, you know, I got certain game from my boy G, from Baby. Like, even like when Baby blew up, he dropped 4 times back to back.
Yeah.
You know, when ESTG came in the game, he just back to back. He never stopped.
Yeah.
See, I ain't never gave him no run like that. That's what I'm finna do this time.
That's what you're
just
finna do this time.
For sure.
God's timing, bro. Like,
For sure.
shit don't fail. You know what I'm saying? If this would have happened maybe 2-3 years ago, maybe it would have been in a different mind state.
Nah, for sure. I
But
feel
today,
like I'm ready.
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Today, boy, ready, man.
I feel like I'm ready for sure.
Nah, that's what it is, man. Hey, let's give it up for Lil Jairmy one time, man.